video I showed you the manufacturing of hydrogen peroxide. In this video I'm gonna show you other methods. So that video was on anthraquinone, the organic compound with three aromatic uh, structures and with a phenyl group in the middle. But this and there are some other, I discovered some other methods as well. um, so the the one that caught my attention was electrochemical reaction, electrolysis of sulfuric acid to yield H2O2. But if you look here, this is where they're describing this. So when you think about the electrolysis of sulfuric acid, and if you Google, if you YouTube electrolysis of sulfuric acid, you will not find hydrogen peroxide. So for example, this video, you so she tells you what happens. You will get oxygen and hydrogen gas at anode and cathode, but there's no um, indication of how the peroxide is produced. You gotta do your own research how that is produced, and I spent like almost 3 hours just to research. How to find this information. So this is H2SO4, and then everything is missing here, and then they produce this, then they use this to produce this, and then use this to produce this. So there's no clear uh, description or information available on how the hydrogen peroxide is produced by using by the electrolysis of sulfuric acid. So I did my research, and then I found this article, this patent. So now I'll teach you how to use patents. So, so this one is on electrolytic production of hydrogen peroxide and alkali metal hydroxide. So here they say hydrogen peroxide is made electrolytically in a three compartment cell having an anion active perm selective membrane separating anode and buffer compartments, and a cation active perm selective membrane separating the buffer compartment and cathode compartment. By feeding sulfuric acid to the anode compartment, alkali metal sulfate to the buffer compartment, and water to the cathode compartment, and withdrawing substantially sulfate-free alkali metal hydroxide solution from the cathode compartment and persulfuric acid from the anode compartment, after which the persulfuric acid is hydrolyzed. So if you like look here in this picture, you'll see, let me rotate it. So if you look here, you'll see that this is sulfuric acid, this is Na2SO4 plus H2O, this is water, and this is the whole patent. So they produce hydrogen peroxide right here, and sulfuric acid is, so H2S2O8 plus sulfuric acid. So that goes here, and let's so basically Na2SO4, you can put, this is a salt, and you can buy the salt, and I'm not too sure what they do here. A method of electrolytically manufacturing hydrogen peroxide uh, electrolyzing in a cell, having an anode compartment with an anode therein, a cathode compartment with a cathode therein, and a buffer compartment separating the anode and cathode compartments. Uh, so this right here, it separates the anode and cathode compartment. Um, So yeah, so sulfuric acid is oxidized at the anode to produce a sulfuric acid solution of persulfuric acid. So persulfuric acid and sodium cation is reacted with water at the cathode to produce hydrogen and a substantially alkali metal, sulfate-free aqueous alkali metal hydroxide solution, withdrawing the persulfuric acid solution from the anode compartment, withdrawing the hydrogen and substantially alkali metal sulfate-free aqueous alkali metal hydroxide solution from the cathode compartment, reacting the persulfuric acid solution with water to produce hydrogen peroxide and sulfuric acid. Sodium ion is reduced at least momentarily to sodium metal, which then reacts with water to yield hydroxide and hydrogen. I just want to know. So 45 is the solution of persulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid, which is withdrawn from the anode compartment, is fed to the steam distillation apparatus and is hydrolytically distilled with steam fed to the apparatus through line 47.